Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Still under the weather. My voice is still off, so bear with me. I have a fun shopping haul video. I don't feel as bad as I sound. I sound worse, way worse than what I feel. So I'm still hacking and coughing. I wear a mask everywhere anyways, just so you know. I don't feel bad. I have pretty decent energy. So my son took me out today. We had to go get some food. And then he wanted, because he's on school break, so he wanted to go to different stores. So I have a fun haul here from 2 Joann stores, Salvation Army, Goodwill, and Savers. That's where we went today. So clearly I had enough energy to go do all those fun things. So this is a craft haul and bags. There's kind of a lot of bags. You'll see a theme. I have a thing for bags. So if you haven't seen me before, I love to make crafts. I love my bags. And you're going to see I'm really into my tarot oracle cards too, because there's some of that in this haul as well with a really cool story. So let's get cracking, and I'm going to show you the stuff I got. So first of all, I have this Caboodles bag. It's a cute little one, and look, it has snaps on the side, so I can take this part out. I don't know if you remember these from years ago. I had one that looked a little different than this, and they sit on your desk. It's a nice, easy to clean fabric. And then this one has pockets for your pens, glues, probably different papers and stuff here. And then this is one giant big bag. It's really clean too. I'm not sure this was really ever used. So I paid $1.99 for this. Very, very happy with that. And this one is from the Salvation Army. While I was also at the Salvation Army, I picked up this book. Now I am in the process of making a journal for my son's 18th birthday, which is next Monday. My gosh, it's less than a week away. So look at this book, Amazing Moms. Love and Lessons from the Animal Kingdom by Rachel Buchholz. So anyways, I am going to be butchering this. It's originally a $10 book. I paid $1.99, I think. Or something, or thereabouts. Maybe I paid $1. But anyways, there's really beautiful pictures and then words that go with it. So I'm going to be cutting this book up. I mean, that probably will be one of my next videos that I'm going to do, is I'm going to cut the pictures and I'm going to put the words with it, and then I'm going to put them in my son's journal. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pictures. There were 2 volumes of this, different versions of this, and I only got this one. And I just loved some of the imagery within this, and even the woman at the desk, she's like, oh, that's such a beautiful book. I didn't have the heart to tell her that I'm going to be chopping it up. So, yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful book. It almost breaks my heart to chop it up, but I am really going to be putting it to very good use. So, while I was at Salvation Army, I had paid. I'm getting ready to leave. At the end of the register, oh, there was a bag. There was a bag. Now, it's not going to fit in my camera here. Vera Bradley. Can you see that? Vera Bradley. This is a giant, massive backpack. It's a Vera Bradley. My son's like, is it real? I said, yeah, it's real. $16.99. Yeah. So it has the stuff on the inside. It's a computer backpack. Now, I know this stuff is not cheap. I needed a new backpack. And this is a massive one for $16.99. That was my biggest, like, I don't know, extravagant purchase of the day, I guess. And then we went to Savers. Savers is like a Goodwill. All the money goes to the Epilepsy Foundation. All right, let me get this going the right way here. This one has stuff in it. A Baglini. I love Baglinis. My pocketbook is a Baglini. This one, I don't know what it reads as, but it's brown. And it has two decent straps. These are shoulder straps. This is the tote bag one, and the top folds down inside. It just has a couple little spots here that I'm not really worried about, in all honesty. And this one was $9.99. A little more than what I wanted to spend, but that's okay. Now, we were in the store, and I picked up another book. So this is something I used to sing to my son when he was a baby. He used to love this Five Little Monkeys jumping on the bed. And we still talk about it. Now that he's turning 18, I still joke with him about how much he used to love when him and I used to act this out. So this was $2. This was $1.99. Much, much, much more than what I wanted to spend. But because this one holds such really cute sentimental value, I am going to be cutting this one up and I'm going to be adding this to his book. I was looking for like one of the Llama Llama books because he used to love the Llama Llama books and the Berenstain Bear books. And I wanted to include those. I may see if I still have his old Llama Llama book and put that in his journal that I am making for him. I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep that one for when he has kids or if I want to cut it up and put it in the journal. It depends on how many Llama Llama books I can find, if I have any in my stash for him. So I got this. So this is, I'm going to write some really cute little sentiments because I'm doing all the writing in the journal that I'm giving him. So I will write the story of that. Then, here, let me move this bag. I had 5 of these. This was $4.99. I thought I got it for $1 cheaper, but I didn't. I got it for $4.99. Wait till you see this. So it's Whimsy Stamps, Christmas Cheer, 6x6 designer paper, 24 sheets, 2 of each. Somebody donated enough of this that there was like 4 or 5 more bags of this exact same thing. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6x6 packs. What did I say? $4.99. Here, let me cut one open. These didn't all appear to me to be overly Christmassy. Well, you can cut the other side. I debated getting one for my mom, but then I figured, well, I could just share. I have enough. Oh, this is decent weight, too. I mean, that's pretty. See that one? It's pretty. It doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. That's definitely not necessarily Christmas to me. Where's that? So I'm going to be making some of those little mini books that you fold them in half. We'll do a video with them. That's pretty. Not necessarily Christmas. See, I mean, to me, this is a very versatile book. I mean, yeah, that one's Christmassy. And then we repeat. I think that's a really good deal. 6 of these. I mean, in reality, I could have 5 gifts. 1 for me. 5 brothers. So I thought that was a really amazing deal. I'm super excited about that. I'll put that away. And then I also saw this Oracle deck. It's Insight Cards, Daily Affirmations, $3.99. Now, if you haven't watched me before, every single Sunday, I do a deck review of a new tarot or oracle deck, and then I do the weekly psychic predictions. So for $3.99, I gambled that they were all here. Oh, these are really pretty. Now, for inspirational cards, affirmations, you don't get a book typically with it anyways. Oh yeah. So I'm going to be doing a deck review. If not this week, then next week. Probably next week. With this one. This feels pretty brand new to me. Normally this is on the top. But some of these are still feeling like they're sticking. Yeah. I was hoping it wasn't overly religious, and it doesn't appear to be. This is not going to be a deck review here. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. So look for this. I'll be doing a very in-depth review of this, and we'll be pulling some for our cards of the week as well. This is normally, and that's wiped out, but this, yeah, $10. It's normally $10. I got it for $3.49, I think. Or was it $3.99? $3.99. Yeah. But I have to tell you, my deal of the day. Deal of the day. So, obviously, I'm a psychic. If I'm doing a reading every single Sunday, I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic medium, so I speak to those on the other side. I also do readings in the Akashic Records. I speak to those on the other side. I look at your past lives. I see how that correlates to what's going on now. I do animal communication. I do past, present, and future, all that fun stuff. So that being said, I am psychically connected, we'll say. And I don't talk a lot about my psychicness, but I am right now, because I was walking around Savers, and all of a sudden I got a message, go to the game section. I'm like, what do I want the game section for? I don't need anything there. They're like, go to the game section. This is my guides. My guides are telling me, go to the game section. You're going to find a deck. I'm like, well, I just got a deck. What do I need to go to the game section for? Go to the game section. You're going to get another deck. I was okay. So I'm in the game section. I'm looking around. I see puzzles. I'm like, I don't need puzzles. What am I here for? I'm not seeing a deck. Come on, show it to me. I'm getting ready to leave. So as I was turning to leave the game section, I turned around. Right there in the very beginning of the game section, this was on the shelf. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And all I could see was like a little bit of this. And I'm like, are you kidding me? $4.49. So I grabbed this. I've seen this before, and this has been on my radar of something I wanted. So I opened it up, and I'm like, oh, it's one of those magnetic ones. If you've watched me before, you know I like the magnetic boxes. So I'm like, okay, good sign, good sign. Magnetic box. Okay, guys, you've got points. So I open it up. I'm like, oh, that's so far pretty good. Book's in great shape. I look, holy crap-a-moly. Brand new, never opened. Do you know how rare this is? Because normally Savers, when they get decks in, they charge an exorbitant amount of money. They start at $15 to $16.99 for a deck that's nowhere near worth that price. This one was under $5. Brand spanking new. So I will be doing a review of this one this week. This coming Sunday, I'm going to be doing this deck. How awesome is that? It's a beautiful book too. We'll talk about that Sunday, Quebec Sunday. That was my best deal of the day. $4.49. I was so excited. My guides got really big points for that one. Really big points. This is a deck that's been on my radar that I've actually wanted to purchase, and I couldn't justify paying retail, which I think this one's not marked, the retail. I know it's more than $25 though. I'll look it up. By the time I go to do the video, I'll look it up. I was so excited about that. So then we went to another Goodwill. And at that Goodwill, I got this. And I think this was $1. I think this was half price. So it's the W2 envelopes designed to fit W2 forms. Let me open this up. So we're going to be doing some fun things with that. Yeah, look at those, the double windows. I've never played around with double window ones. How neat is that? So I was super excited for that. And we were using up a gift card that we had. So I got this. My son found an SD card that he needed, still brand new in the package. And he got a CD. So we used up our gift card. Then we went to two Joann's. Joann's are going out of business now. All the ones in my area except for one. I do have one in my area that is staying. But the ones that are in New Hampshire near me are going out of business. So I got a whole bunch of bags. I love Joann's bags. I love them, love them. This is that smaller size, and believe it or not, I fit a ton in this size. So this is the Sunseeker. This one I'd gotten one for my mom a long time ago, and I liked it. I never got myself one. Life is Better with Friends. I think that's adorable. These were 20% off. This one was 97 cents. I thought that was really cute. I leave these in my car when I go grocery shopping or whatever. I got the giant one of the giant one of the sunflower one. I'm dropping my ribbon and everything over here. My BFF is into sunflowers, so that's the big one. This is it folded in half. And let's see. They had a huge selection of the Tim Holtz stuff. Look at these. I'm trying to grab it. I think there's more. Hold on. Oh, that's not Tim Holtz. Okay. So that's not Tim Holtz, but I needed some new headbands, and this one came with 3 different sizes. This was 20% off. I can always use another VersaFine Claire Black Nocturne, 20% off. This was the only one on the shelf. I grabbed it. Let me take a drink. I go through these like water. The mini paper doll minis, 20% off. This one, the ephemera pack snippets, 20% off. I love this one. This one's one of my favorites. They only had one left, or else I would have bought more. The Curator, 20% off. The collage tiles, 20% off. And then I use a lot of this one, the little mini ephemera pack field notes. That one was 20 off as well. Let me move these out of the way. And then I got some fabrics at this store. Now the fabrics were anywhere from 20 to 60% off. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 that were 70% off. But The ones I got were 20 to 60% off. This one was 20% off. That same sunflower friend, she's the one that's a school teacher. My friend Susie. Susie loves gnomes. I have an idea where I'm going to try and make some jewelry out of this. How cute is that? My light is not doing this justice. There we go. There. How cute is that? So give me a little bit of time to kind of play around with this, and we'll make some jewelry like this one and this one. Those would be really cute earrings. She's a school teacher. She can get away with wearing stuff like this. And frankly, I would get away with wearing stuff like this. Now, for Joann's, you had to buy 1 yard minimum. They don't care what you buy beyond a yard. You can buy 1.25 yards, but you had to buy a minimum of 1 yard. So this was my 20% off. Where's my other 20? And I think this one was my other 20% off. I had gone in to get fabric to make something for my son about a month ago, and this one was on my radar. I ended up picking it up and putting it back, but I think I'm going to use this for stuff too. So this one was 20% off as well. I wanted it before. I didn't get it. I put it back. Now I got it. And then all the rest of these were 60% off. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? And then I saw the coordinating colors, same print, different color scheme. And I thought, oh my gosh, I can use that for a journal. One will be the inside and one will be the outside. How pretty is that? And it's thicker. It's more like a canvas, so it's much thicker. It's really nice. Loved this one. I can do a lot with this, journal-wise, everything-wise. 60% off. This one. So I'm working on my son's journal, and I thought I could use this as the inside. I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I'm thinking maybe I want to use it for outside and inside. I don't know. So there was a little over 2 yards left on the bolt. And they gave me a really good deal because I bought the 2+. So I'm like, just give it to me. Because I can do stuff with this fabric. Even if I just cut up these squares and make things with it. Which I think I might do for the inside of my son's journal. Is use some of these squares, especially stuff like this one. And of course, my son was with me when I was buying it. So he's probably knowing. He's psychic as well. So he knows exactly what I'm doing. He's no pulling the wool over his eyes, let me tell you. He's on to me. So, I got that, and then I'm trying to show you the bag I got. I have the small version of this bag already. I bought it for my son a long time ago. Nature is magic, and it's all mushrooms and moths and butterflies and stuff. So this is the one I was using as a bag today. So I got that. And then I went to the other Joann's, and they had one more of the psychic ones left. Needed that. I had their whole collection when it came out at Halloween. So this was the very last one. And then this was a pattern that they had a while ago. And I always liked this pattern. So I got that. So I'm pretty good on bags. Joann bags. And I needed gloves. These were $1.99. Little more than what I wanted to spend, but they're super soft and I needed them. A little more than what I pay at the dollar store. And then I got a whole bunch of these storage. I got one other storage thing. It's much too big for me to put here on camera. It's gigantic. It's each level is probably that deep, and there's 3 levels combined. And it's huge. It's much bigger than space here. What it is, it's a Christmas ball ornament holder. was normally $44.99. I got it for $13. They had a whole bunch of them stacked up by the fabric department. So check that out. I am not going to put Christmas ornaments in it. I'm going to do paper and different ephemeras and things like that. And I'm going to use it for my craft supplies. So much too big for me to put on camera, but it's a really good deal. And then these storage things, I got 8 of these. These were 80 cents each. These were by the register. Of course, I gotta figure out how to put them together here, which I will do off camera. Oh, there. Easy enough. I needed, yeah, it's easy enough except for the last one. Oh, there we go. I needed sort of little things. I have shelves right here, like a big bookshelf on my desk. So I think I can stack 2 of them. So I'm going to do like all blues and greens. They didn't have turquoise. Turquoise is my color. But they had these. And I figured for 80 cents. Of course, I can't get them together. There. Well, I'm not going to dilly-dally here, but you get the idea. I could put some of my goodies in these. And then I got this one at the last store. They didn't have this at the first one. The number strips. I use a lot of these as well. And then the last thing I got was an art bag. Let me move this. So it's just, this is a gigantic one. And it has all different art supplies on it. Much too big for the camera here, but that is, that's my haul. So look and see for some of these goodies that are going to be used in future videos. Are you going to Joann's? Are you going to buy some stuff? I did not find a lot of their prices to be abundantly cheap right now. FYI, the paper is only 20% off, and you cannot use coupons. If the store is going out of business, you cannot use coupons. There's approximately 100 and something stores that are staying throughout the country. There happens to be one that's staying a little up north from me. If I had gone to that store, I would have been able to use a coupon at that store. There is one sort of higher priced item that I want. It's $40. And if I had used a coupon, I could have saved a lot of money. And the other thing that I want that I've got my eye on, but they are not on sale yet, but they will be going on sale, is the Cricut Joy, which is the smaller Cricut machine. It's $179. And I've seen it on Amazon, just the machine itself, for $99 or the kit for $150. Let me know if you have the Cricut Joy. To me, something like that is an investment. I'm limiting myself to how much I spend every month on craft supplies. Not storage, but only craft supplies. And not bags. Let me know if you think the Cricut Joy is worth it. I have the original Cricut, where you put the little discs, the little cassettes into it, little tapes. I don't have any of the newfangled ones, and I'm thinking the Joy is small enough that it would fit here at my desk. I don't have a lot of space. I'm debating if that's something. I mean, will I use it? Yes, I will use it. Is it worth it? Would you advise it? What do you think is a reasonable price to get it at? I have noticed it's cheaper on Amazon, but is there different versions of the Joy? Like, is there something I should be looking for versus something else? I'd really love some opinions on that, especially if I'm going to be spending that much money, which is more than my monthly budget, let me tell you. So let me know what you think. Is it worth it? Should I do that? Should I get it? What type of sale should I wait for? Should I get it on Amazon? I know there's a freeze on getting things on Amazon coming up very shortly, and I will be adhering to that as well. A lot of people in the US are calling for a shopping freeze. I can't remember if it's the 28th. I can't remember if it's the 21st. I can't remember. But I have stopped shopping at certain places unless I need to. So, yeah, let me know, because I'm taking that into account as well, that sort of shopping freeze thing. So let me know what you think is a good deal for it, if it's even worth it. I'm not going to get the big Cricut. I don't have space for it or the money for it, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm open for suggestions. So this has been my haul. It's been my craft supplies, my Oracle decks, and of course my bags. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. It's cheering me up right now that I'm really under the weather. I'm pretty sure I have pneumonia. Hoping not, but you know, we're getting there. So please subscribe to my channel. I really do post every single day. And come back tomorrow. Hopefully my voice will be better. Fingers crossed. Thanks so much. Take care and be free.